Morning!
Valencia!
Project Zomboid, one of the greatest survival games on Steam. For the new players, they call it the most stressful sim in their life.
Metalworking until we are what? Huh? I hear this character screaming. How did she die?
The veteran players, they like to call it The Sims Zombie Edition.
We have a problem.
What?
Here on the ground there is a lot of food, I think. And I forgot to take food out of my set.
Oh, did it go bad?
8 slices of pizza are rotten, and the burgers rotten, the fries are rotten.
Oh no. Well, it looks like it's gonna be complex. As for me, I like to call it the Goblin Looter Simulator with zombies. Wait, loot? Loot? Loot! Sorry about that. Didn't know what came over me. No worries. Moving on. For this video, I want to explore my least spawned in town in Knox County, West Point. It's the closest vanilla town in Louisville? Louisville? Ah, I'm not from the south side, I wouldn't know what to call it anyways. I usually avoid spawning in there because of my bad luck of dying within the first week of there. The zombie density over there is dummy thick. So I couldn't sneak around the board. I'm gonna spawn in at the 3 houses north of West Point to give myself a fighting chance. I got a long mods list to spice up the game for me, including an expansion to the West Point map called Salt Ridge. Okay, with that explained, let's get started with the character.
Okay, let's go.
For the occupation, I went with security guard for 2 things: the slower accumulation of fatigue and alertness, just in case a zombie bangs on the sleeping area. Fatigue is the #1 burden for both real life and in game, so reducing it any way can accumulate is good for me. This is modded Zomboid, so a lot of traits are added courtesy of the More Traits and More Simple Traits mods, so thanks to those developers on the Steam Workshop. Diving into the negative traits pool, I went with a lot that would incapacitate my character for at least the first week. Traits like unfit, weak, underweight will make it more difficult to carry supplies, fight, and escape the hordes. Broken leg and injured will make it so I have to limp everywhere until it's healed, which usually takes within the first in-game week for the leg, and depending on the injuries, might take like a couple days, unless I get unlucky and get burnt on my groin or leg. Clumsy, since I already have a broken leg and I can't run. Fear of blood, panic attacks, cowardly, palubophobia, and homocophobia. One meaning the fear of rain, the latter meaning the fear of the fog. And claustrophobia, which all of those combined will make it so my attacks are less effective because I'm always at the maximum panic, and it will be harder to sleep in safe areas like in houses or in cars. Pacifists and anti-gun activists will make leveling up my combat skills more time consuming and less efficient. Slow healer, prone to illness, and weak stomach will make it so when I do something to damage my health, the punishment will be more severe, maybe even game ending. Deprived and unlucky will make it so looting is more of a priority, since I won't start with anything, and the chance of unique spawn items such as guns or a sledgehammer less likely. Smoker is an easy gimme as it stacks well with the previous panic related traits. Short-sighted since it doesn't have a detrimental effect on the cone of vision. Slow reader, another easy gimme since I can just fast forward through the day. Finally, Lark and Sleepyhead. I can afford those traits since I already have the extended awake hours, so reducing it by a little doesn't affect me that much. Now for the equally big positive traits: Speed Demon and Expert Driver for making driving faster and zombie smashing fun. Cat Eye so I can see and you guys can see the video. Dexterous and Fast Worker for faster looting, faster crafting, faster everything. Lead Foot since it's probably gonna be my main way of killing zombies until I find a good weapon. Optimist to balance out the sadness and anxiousness I'm gonna be facing and constantly having. Outdoorsman so I don't catch the flu. Quick Rest so I can recover my endurance anywhere just by sitting. Vagabond so I have more options for food, like a hobo. Well Fitted so I can move faster with encumbering armor such as SWAT gear or firefireman gear. Scrounger, Grave Robber, and Antique Collector for more and unique loot. Faster Learner to get them skills up. Keen Hearing for the better zombie detection. Organized and Pack Meal for better storage capacity. Restful Sleeper to reduce the hours I do need to sleep. Lastly, Unwavering, Thick-Skinned, and Evasive to escape those deadly zombie chompers. Now with character stats done, it was time for the cosmetics. I'm not particularly picky about the looks. I just want to go with a name that has alliteration like Alvin Alley, Bob the Builder, and I also like to switch between the genders for each playthrough. My last playthrough was with John Wheeler, if you saw that series. For this playthrough, I'm gonna go with a female. Christine Choate? Choate? I think it's Choate. What does Google say?
Choate.
Oh, Choate. Okay. Also, I went with bald because I like to see the hair growth in my characters. It's a marker for how long they survive, and that little symbol of progress is fun to see. Boom. Now with character creation done, it's time to dive into the world.
Alright, time to min-max. I crouched down so Christine can move faster with her broken leg. It's faster than a limp, so I am showing my knowledge of veteran status here. You go straight into the house to turn on the TV and watch the life and limb to get the free skill experience.
Sticking out your Gyatt for the Rizzler. You're so skibbity. You're so Phantom Tax. I just wanna be your Sigma.
Next, I gotta explore the kitchen to find a persona of food. I gotta consume my essential nutrients, only to see the previous inheritance money upstairs. I'll give the undead numbers a test their own medicine. Before taking their clothes and throwing it up the window, I tell them who's boss.
Ugh. Damn, sorry about that. Nerd in my throat. Anyways, I go back to cooking. It was noon, so I came over to the TV in the living room and watched some man banging his wood for XP. Finally, I changed my bandage with some clean rags and went to check out the other two houses.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Oh God, it's so good.
Yeah, boy.
I'm alone. Chinese females more like stir fry, right? Chicken monster, stir fry, right? Shake that way.
I didn't find anything unique or interesting in other houses, only food and zombies. Exhausted, panicked, weepy, anxious, in pain, over encumbered, and a little bloodthirsty, it was nearly time for life and living. Nothing like some free XP and some chicken and rice to cheer me up. I washed up at the nearby lake. But for cleaning up my starting house, that was gonna be my main base.
By the time I was done, it was dark out, so I slept outside because I didn't have any sleeping pills or alcohol to reduce my panic indoors. And that ends day 1. I hope you guys enjoyed the first entry into this series. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, comment praise Satan, or not, and subscribe. Let me know what you liked or didn't like in the video, and my socials are linked in the description. Hope to see you guys next video.